Construction is underway tonight at the third city-allowed homeless camp in Portland.
Now, this is on North Greeley Avenue, just off Interstate Avenue, and some in the Overlook neighborhood want those campers removed. So tonight, we're taking their concerns and some very tough questions directly to the city. Our Chris Woodard standing by live. Chris?
Yeah, this is Overlook Park, and that camp is just down the hill here. They say it's been a big success, but there are some neighbors who argue it is illegal, not safe, and they shouldn't be there. Hammers, saws, 28 people settling in at a homeless camp. They call it Hazelnut Grove, complete with code of conduct, kitchen, tents on platforms, a warming shelter under construction.
So it's just been an incredible success of the houseless advocating for themselves, organizing themselves, using their own labor and their own time to make a workable tent community.
There are up to 20 more people camping just outside the Hazelnut Grove boundary, and the city is allowing them all to stay, something not all neighbors are happy about.
We are not, as a neighborhood, anti-homeless, but rather we are pro-neighborhood, we are pro-safety and pro-fairness, and what the city is doing here by planting that site, that camp down there, we believe is an inappropriate place to put that.
Several neighbors contacted us saying they're seeing an increase in vandalism, littering, panhandling, and say there's an overflow in foot traffic from the camp, leading to more homeless sleeping in Overlook Park. I went to the mayor's chief of staff to ask why the city is allowing them to stay.
This is not an ideal situation at all, and in a lot of ways it's horrific, but this is better than the alternative. If not this, then what? We go back to what we've seen all over the city of just giant camps sprawling that aren't organized in any way, chop shops happening.
I met the chief of staff at the announcement of a veterans shelter opening downtown, and he says until there are more options like that, they'll support camps. Do you see this as part of the solution or a temporary solution?
Temporary solution, absolutely. And through the entire state of emergency, we'll see more of this. We're working on a policy right now that will take city-sanctioned land and move camps onto that land.
That is not what some of these neighbors want to hear, arguing these homeless camps are not a good or safe answer for anyone.
The city, if they really want to look out for the homeless people, they should look to get these individuals indoors for the winter, which is going to be a cold, wet winter.
Clearly two sides to the argument about whether camps like this can work or will be a good idea, but the mayor's office digging in their heels here, saying there may be more camps like this in the near future until they find an indoor place to house the homeless, and they don't know when that will happen. Live in North Portland, I'm Chris Woodard for KOIN 6 News.
Right, so this story clearly not over yet. Chris, thank you.